Welcome to the Happy World News. I'm your host, Rory Michael O'Sullivan, and I have some good news for you. Today on the show, we have a businessman rebuilding his town, a life saved in the kitchen, and the hero that Ottawa needs right now. Firstly, I got some great feedback after last week's show. One viewer mentioned that they were having difficulty understanding me because of my accent. As a result, I'm pleased to announce that all episodes of the Happy World News will now feature subtitles. Hopefully this will make it more accessible for everyone. Thank you for the feedback, and thanks a million to everyone who watched last week's episode. Disaster was looming for Carpentersville, Illinois. The economic downturn was leaving the town falling into neglect, and the end was nigh. Or, at least it seemed that way, before a local businessman and owner of the town's largest employer stepped up to save the day. Tom Rosner saw the number of shuttered and uninhabitable buildings growing and decided enough was enough. He began investing in the town, buying up the buildings, repairing them, and then selling them at cost, or renting them at massively reduced rates, first to his employees and now to members of the public. Rosner says he can't fix one, that he has to fix them all, and that he's well on his way to doing just that. Good man yourself, Tom. Susie Guitars fell into the wrong crowd as a kid. At age 12, he was kicked out of his home by his parents to teach him a lesson, and at age 16, he'd been to jail twice. His world was rife with gangs and drugs until one day he decided to turn it around. After getting his high school equivalency cert and landing a job, Guitars took cooking classes on a whim. Excelling in the classes, his teacher put him forward for other programs. Eventually, he started working under Chris Leahy, where he rose through the ranks to become a sous chef. Next on the cards, Guitars is attending further training in France, paid for by scholarship. Guitars has truly saved his life and now pays it forward by volunteering in the program that gave him his start in cooking. Finally, the town of Ottawa in Ontario, Canada has a new superhero. Going by the name of Empathy, chosen to combat the apathy of modern-day culture, he spends his free time cleaning up trash and graffiti around the town. He hides his identity behind an unusual getup for two reasons: to avoid any personal commendation, instead lending it to the image of empathy, and to protect his family from any possible repercussions. Apologising for startling anyone in a letter to one of the local newspapers, Empathy cited getting into vandalism-related trouble as a youth as a reason for his actions, stating that this is his way of giving back. Empathy is a great example of how any one of us can make a difference, and I wish him all the best in his efforts. Thank you for watching this episode of the Happy World News. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and please consider sharing on Facebook or Twitter to help spread the joy. If you have any tips or any happy news you want to share, you can let me know either here on YouTube or by emailing thehappyworldnews@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on an episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.